What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. We got a lot to talk about today. What up, B?
What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Let's just jump right into it. Piece of shit, Deshaun Watson. It's just more and more is coming out. What do we have in the scumbag files for today, B?
Well, now I guess it's up to 66 women accusing him, all of the same thing. I don't know how they could all collude together to get details, intimate details. They all said the same thing.
I definitely think a few of them are there just trying to get some cash.
Oh, well, I don't know, but they all know. I don't think 66 people could collude to a big lie. They're strangers. They don't even know each other.
Oh no, I'm sure it happened to a lot of them. I just think some of them they did give him a massage, and even though it didn't happen, they're gonna say it happened because they have a chance to get money.
The team security is covering up. They gave him non-disclosure things for having people sign before they gave him a.
That's like, you know what? Honestly, what that sounds like, that's.
He knew he was a sick bastard.
Do you know? Speaking of that, we spoke about him the other day. When you worked at Harvey Weinstein's film agency,
yeah,
you could not sue him if it was in their contracts. You could not sue him if you for sexual harassment if you got fired or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, all that came out when he was going to trial. That's actually kind of what that sounds like. Hi, yeah, hi, Sarah. Xerox in the building. What up, everyone?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
We're just talking about how everyone's favorite quarterbacks out here diddling masseuses.
Yeah, and they all said the same thing, that he ejaculated and then did his business on them, and then was asking them to put their mouth on his junk.
He was looking for a Hummer.
He's a sick bastard.
Yeah, it sounds like he likes facials too.
He's a sick individual.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind he's got fucking problems. He's cooked. Total shitbag. I hope he gets raped in the ass in jail, to be honest with you.
The boys here. I should have never sent this guy anything.
But no, I don't think he should. I've been saying for like a year now he shouldn't even be able to play this. He never should have been able to sign that contract until.
Boy, Steven.
Dude, this fucking guy,
I should have never sent him anything.
Yeah, seriously. I'm sure he's got a picture of Deshaun Watson on his wall. You fucking weirdo. Hey, Steve, how are you?
Steve, I think you should, I don't know.
Yeah, seriously, Sarah.
Help or something.
Look, even Sarah notices. Really, Steve? Yeah, tell me about it, Sarah. But all right, but back to Scumbag McGee here. Dude, he should never play again for one. And dude, it's crazy how all these and how did he not get indicted criminally? Like, I don't get it.
Well, the head of the Houston Texans security.
Look,
ready for this? Is a former. Wait for it.
Swept it under the rug.
Wait for this. The head of this Houston Texans security is a former Secret Service agent.
Sweeping it under the rug.
So what kind of juice does he have?
Dude, there's a reason why teams hire people like that. It's because they know how to cover shit up. Yeah.
They're a fixer. That's what they call a fixer out in Hollywood.
Here, Deshaun, before you leave the facility, take your PDAs in case you want to splurge on.
NDAs.
Yeah, take your stack of NDAs.
First of all, if you're just getting a
massage, we can sweep it under the carpet for you.
If you're just getting a massage, right?
That's gonna be my new thing. What
do you need a non-disclosure agreement for?
That's my new thing. Sweep it under the carpet.
Okay, what they know about him that they were making him sign.
Oh, flat out.
Have them sign.
It wouldn't surprise me if like the masseuses were complaining he was doing it in the facility.
Yeah.
Like, hey, they probably were like, here, invite him and don't do it in the facility. Here, get a room.
Well, Houston Texans were actually setting up the hotel rooms for him.
That's what I mean. Like, I bet you,
hotel rooms because
you know how
massages.
They have like the trainers and all that shit there.
Yeah.
It probably started happening there.
No, you know why? No.
And the team was probably like, listen, you can't do that here.
No.
What?
You're wrong. The masseuses for the Houston Texans are men.
Well, you never know. He could have been.
No. That's probably why he didn't want it. He only wanted women.
Could be. So he probably went to the team and said, "Hey, I need some whores. I need a place for them to stroke me down." And Houston covered the bill.
Well, how about this? Instead of going,
it's crazy. A starting quarterback can still get away with that.
He should have just went out and got escorts.
I know, that's like Robert Kraft going to the little $5 an hour rub and tug.
You just went and got escorts. If that's what you want to do,
I just don't get it.
You're
he's got some kind of like
forcing it onto a masseuse. So he's not an escort. Go get an escort.
I'm telling you, he's got some sick fucking fetish when it comes to masseuses. Like, those are probably the only porns he watches too, like the massage parlor ones. Guarantee you.
Because why wouldn't you just go get an escort?
Guarantee you. He's got to be. Oh, let's see if I can get her to jerk it.
No,
like I'm telling you, he's fucked in the head.
So if you want to do something like that, right?
Another one. I guarantee you, these colleges knew this. Should have been evaluated mentally.
So if you know what you want, okay, then you just go get an escort.
Yeah, he
could
could have
do anything you want.
He could have paid him for it.
She
But
would've
then
massaged him.
but then it comes back to like those, like when you're sick like that and fucking sometimes
yeah,
escorts aren't good enough.
Yeah,
like
because you know she's an escort.
Yeah.
It's all about the chase or whatever.
Yeah.
Sick fucking.
He's totally, dude. I said fucking he shouldn't even have been able to sign his contract.
Listen, this guy is a sexual predator, dude. He should not. First of
Oh,
all, he
totally,
should never be
bro.
allowed on a football field again because
Totally.
kids cheer for these teams. First of all.
Yep.
And what are you sending out there to kids that look up to this guy? What are you sending?
Dude,
out
and
there
he's like a superstar too. He's got
let
a
him
ton of kids that look up to him.
So what message are you sending out to these kids to let this guy on a field to play football?
Get him out of here.
Knowing he's a sick bastard who's doing this to women. Now, first of all, is there women that work in the Cleveland Browns organization? I'm sure there are.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'd like a poll of them to see how they feel about this guy being on the team.
That was actually something they spoke about on ESPN the day that they signed Watson.
Yeah, what they said.
They wanted to know if like ownership went around and asked the women in the
everyone was
in the
comfortable,
organization. Yeah, oh yeah, of course. No, they couldn't come up with the answer whether they asked everyone or not.
Yeah, because they didn't. Because nobody would be comfortable with this sick bastard in the building.
Sick fuck.
Nobody would be comfortable with this guy in the building. Who they fooling? At the bottom line, these owners only give a shit about one thing: selling tickets. Okay.
Oh yeah.
At some point, now.
But when you're an NFL quarterback,
Roger Goodell
you can
admitted
still get away with everything.
With
it
the
seems.
whole Ray Rice thing, punching his wife out, whatever, and it was on video camera.
He
only suspended him 2 games.
No, it was 2 seasons.
No.
We just read it.
No, I just read it again. Michael Vick got 2 seasons. Ray Rice only got 2 games, and Goodell knows what a mistake that was by only giving him 2 games. Read the article. I just read it.
Rice's whole suspension was vacated.
Okay, but so this guy has to be suspended indefinitely.
Oh yeah, he can never play again. This guy.
Done. Done.
Yeah, I've never liked Watson. I didn't like him at Clemson. He just looked like a shady character, and now we know he is. Like I hope he never plays again.
Well, not that I didn't like him at Clemson. None of this ever came out about him.
I've just never liked him.
I never not liked the guy, but now I mean.
He just seemed like he was up to something.
Well,
and I've always thought he was like nowhere near as good as they say he is. Like I think he's kind of trash, to be honest with you.
No, he's a good player. Look at his numbers. His numbers
never been a fan.
Numbers don't lie. He won in college. You can't knock that from him. That doesn't change the fact that he's a sexual deviant. That he's out there preying on women.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was 2 games, but it was also vacated by the NFL.
And Roger Goodell knows it was a mistake to do that.
Yeah, Roger must have been real mad that they vacated it.
Yeah, so this hammer's going to drop very, very hard on Deshaun Watson.
You know what though? It wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't though.
No, I think it's gonna.
I think it is too.
I think they're gonna fear the backlash of Me Too and all that. They don't want this publicity.
I think he will lose at least a season. But like
I don't think that's enough.
I don't think it is either. But it wouldn't surprise me if he only gets 4 games because it just wouldn't.
If he only gets 4 games, then there's gonna be a big backlash for this. Huge backlash.
But yeah, so that's where I stand on Ray Rice. He's a scumbag, or not Ray Rice. This other fucking douchebag. Yeah.
You know, here's the thing: when it all comes out, what did Houston know before they traded him? Because if the trade gets voided, those draft picks are already picked by Houston.
Yeah, I don't think it can get voided now.
So Cleveland's gonna have to eat that money, or the money will be voided.
Yeah, no, they'll probably.
So Houston will have to give back draft picks then.
I don't know how that works.
But they would have to.
Let's see.
Or no, you know what though?
I'm actually
Cleveland might not
curious.
get nothing because they traded for him in blind faith.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to
because
know
the
how that
Dolphins were
rule
going to
works.
trade for him, but only if this got cleared up. That's why the Dolphins didn't trade for him. So Cleveland just went ahead and did this. You know what I mean? So they might not get anything back at all. And maybe they shouldn't get anything back because obviously they want to win football games so bad that they're willing to overlook that this guy is a sexual predator with 66 women against him. That he's done these things, and it's wrong. He should never be on a football field again. Personally, that's what I think. I think he should never be allowed to play football again. But if he does, he'd be playing in a park, with his buddies, pickup game, not making $260 million.
I want to know the rules with that suspension. I want to know if they do have to give him back.
What, for the trade? You mean?
Yeah.
I don't think so because I think they made the trade.
Yeah, it would probably be. Yeah, it would be their fault.
Yeah,
I
because they
think.
made the trade with the case still open. That's their own stupidity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you alienated Baker Mayfield, which is funny. Because
and honestly, like with the way that they tried to work his contract for him, like I don't care if like the Browns like get dicked out of something because they tried to be sneaky
Nicky,
too.
I don't think it'll be made null and void is because they traded for him with an open case. This is why.
No, I know what they were talking about.
Didn't trade for him.
They were they were talking Stephen A. and I forget the other guy there on Wake Up. They were talking about it this morning, where if all this does happen, if the Browns can walk away and say we're not paying you this contract,
yeah, they can walk away from the money.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the trade.
Yeah, they're out of it. Yeah, no, they can't go back on it. Yeah, no,
they blindly trade. This is why Miami didn't trade for him. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. I know there was a couple teams interested in him.
This is why Miami didn't, because the owner said, no, I'm not going to trade for someone and give up all these assets if this is...
I honestly think it was fucking stupid, too, that Cleveland was the team that traded for him because, in my opinion, they have a perfectly fine quarterback.
No, here's the thing, too.
That's just me.
So, anyway, Baker didn't show up for the minicamp because he said, I'm still healing from the surgery for the shoulder I played through last year to get us to the playoffs. So what's that tell you? He ain't too happy with them.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he's gonna play rather than not play a whole season.
I don't know. We'll see. Because it doesn't sound like he's trying to eager to show up to their camps. But they better do some damage control with Baker. Maybe give him an extra year.
Yeah, they said they met with him last weekend. That was what I told you. They told him that. They were like, well...
Yeah, and this weekend he didn't show up to minicamps.
All right, let's see. I want to see how much longer he's supposed to be out for.
Was that Baker?
Yeah.
Well, as of this weekend, he didn't show up.
No, I know. I'm trying to see what his return time is expected to be.
See, this one here, this a couple months ago, Baker had no intention of playing for Cleveland Browns in 2022.
Yeah, so the fantasy report for the Browns, which was updated yesterday, says he could be ready to go for week 2. June 8th, 2022, 2 days ago. It says he's the 32nd ranked quarterback in the NFL, and he's got a 3% chance to start a game this year.
Yeah, but they also signed Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, I remember, dude, he started 2 games for New England, I think it was, when, I know he won them.
He went to Indianapolis.
Dude, the 2 games he won were 6-3 and fucking 13-10.
He had some big wins in
Indianapolis. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with him whatsoever when he was with the Patriots.
But that might be their only option if Baker decides he doesn't want to play for them.
It could be. I like Baker. I like to see him succeed.
You know, but again, I don't mind Baker at all. I think he got a raw deal. But then again, this goes back to the Cleveland Browns for just blindly trading for a guy that's a sexual predator and a piece of shit. And so basically, Cleveland gets what they deserve. If Baker doesn't play for them, they just get what they deserve.
Oh yeah, that's all. And I hope Watson doesn't play.
You know what I mean? I don't think he will. I don't see how they can allow him to be on the field this year. At least this year, he should be suspended.
Yeah, no, I've been saying that for a while.
But they also shouldn't let Cleveland get out of that salary cap thing the way they did that.
Yeah, no, we'll see what happens with that.
It's going to be
It's going to be interesting to see everything that happens.
We'll be talking about this again for sure, no doubt.
And then, all right, so I don't know if you guys are into hockey, if you guys follow hockey, but the Tampa Bay Lightning took a 3-2 lead on the Rangers last night.
And then after the game,
so he was a Rangers fan. There was a Lightning fan. He had a Lightning jersey on. He was more than likely talking shit. I couldn't understand what he was saying, but he was yelling at a group of fans.
And the Ranger fans sucker punched him and knocked him out.
Straight fucking Kaduki. Boom!
Sucker punched him, knocked him out cold.
He was when they're like.
And now, okay, listen.
His friends were like, "Oh my god!"
Listen to me. I'm a Ranger fan. I was mad that they lost the game.
Oh, you would never do something like that, though.
Terrible calls, but what this guy did is beyond.
He's probably some banker or stockbroker who now is going to lose his job.
He's 29 years old from Staten Island, New York. They arrested him.
He's probably going to lose his job now because he's picked up a felony.
New York's pretty soft on crime, so you never know.
Yeah, I'm saying Staten Island. He's probably already got felonies already.
So, now, let me tell you something. It's a sport. Yeah, you cheer for your team. They lost, big deal.
And there's been a few times.
I'm very upset, but you don't go trying to hurt somebody.
And there's been a few times that a fan has gotten really hurt outside of a sporting event.
The Dodger Stadium one.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
A couple years ago. The guy they beat him to a Giant fan.
Yeah, he was in a coma for 3 months.
Yeah, and this happens. Let me tell you something. Just because this got caught on camera, you hear about it. But this happens at every sporting event. There's always really fans that do stupid shit like this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This guy nowadays you can't do shit like this because everyone's got a camera. You know what I mean?
So check this out. 2 guys were actually sent to convicted in 2014.
That's how long ago it was. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Dodger
it was a
Stadium.
2011 beating, but they were convicted in 14.
Dodger Stadium. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they were sentenced
Oh,
to
that was that long ago.
4 to 8 years respectively in California State Prison.
That guy got really messed up, right? He was in a
Oh
coma.
yeah, like he's like messed up for life. Yeah, his name was
Spanish guy, I think it was.
yeah. Those 2 guys seem are Spanish too by the sound of it.
You probably won't say the guy's name, maybe.
Yeah, well I know his name was. They made his name public.
But that's crazy.
Stowe. It was something Stowe. They're calling they keep mentioning him by his last name Stowe. His father David Stowe spoke to reporters multiple times.
He was a San Francisco Giant fan, right?
Yeah, who
At
went to
Dodger
a game at Dodger Stadium.
I think it's because he was wearing a Giants hat or something.
Yeah, so let's see. One of them pled guilty to felony assault by means likely to produce great bodily injury. Sanchez pled guilty to felony mayhem.
All right, so again, so now you can't take your kid to a game.
Yeah, and I think he was with his kid
Okay,
too.
say you live in New York, right? But you're a big Tampa Bay fan. And
Yeah.
Your kid's a big Tampa Bay fan. Now, you know what this says now? I'm not taking my kid to a game because there's animals there like this. You know what I mean? I'm going to worry about someone, concussing me, knocking me down, physically hurting me because I cheer for a team. It's totally wrong. I hope this guy I hope they throw the book at this kid. I hope they throw the book at him and I hope they lock him up. Because what you did is wrong. You can't just go hitting people because you're mad because your team got beat.
So check this out. This is okay, I think. Now this is the rapper Bobby Smurda. I don't know if you saw this. He's from New York. He's a huge Ranger fan. This is okay, I think. Ball busted. But you would never just go up and punch someone.
Well, that's not punching a guy in the face.
Right,
they're
like
having fun back and forth.
Right, like that's what I mean. That's okay.
That's
But like
just
when
having fun back and forth.
when it gets violent is when it's just like,
No,
come on.
that's having. He's waving a Ranger cloud. The other
No,
guy's
right.
Boo, boo, boo. That's just having fun.
That's what
That's
I mean.
not punching a guy in the mouth.
Like when you're bringing a kid to a game, like you want him to see stuff like that.
Sure,
That's
it's all
sports.
banter. You know what I mean? It's go back and forth.
But yeah,
This guy did punching a guy in the mouth and
Dude, he
knocking
rocked him, too.
knocking him unconscious.
absolutely
and
rocked
if you look
him.
at the video, the guy looked like he was an older guy that got hit.
Yeah, maybe like 40s.
He looked like an older guy. This kid was 29 years old, big kid, good shape.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice his age in though.
They said he was 29. His last name's Anthonasio. James Anthonasio.
The puncher.
The puncher. Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
he got arrested. And then when the witness that saw him, they tried to grab him to stop him for the cops to come, he assaulted him too. So this guy got a double assault going.
Yeah. Oh, that's New York right now. New York's fucking.
You know.
It's pre-Giuliani days.
You can't get like that over a goddamn game, over a sport game. And in the United States, we don't approve of that. I mean, obviously in football all over the world, Europe, South America, they get so crazy, people get killed
Yeah.
over that, over football, soccer down there. You know what I mean? Or over in Europe.
The victim sustained pains and bruises on his face. He did not need to undergo medical treatment.
That's the guy that tried to stop him. That's the guy that tried to stop him. That's not the guy that got knocked out. I watched the whole thing today. That's the guy that tried to detain him for the cops.
Oh, I don't know. They didn't do a good job writing this article then.
But that's the guy that tried to stop him got bruised up. The other guy got knocked unconscious. Believe me, he got medical treatment. He was out cold. You see him laying on the ground?
It was confirmed by New York Police Department that 29-year-old Anastasio was arrested and charged with 2 counts of assault.
2 counts because he.
Yeah, that's because per WTSP 10 Tampa Bay, he reportedly assaulted a witness who attempted to stop him in order to get an arrest done. According to the officers, the witness sustained pain. Okay, so yeah.
Not the guy got knocked out. That's the guy that tried to stop him that got bruised up.
Yeah, they didn't put any.
They
This says too, the victim of the punch refused medical attention at the scene. Hopefully that means he's okay.
He was knocked out cold.
Yeah, man, tough guy.
I guess so.
That's fucking crazy, huh?
But yeah, so he assaulted 2 people. So he's got 2 counts of assault.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking.
You're in trouble, my friend.
Oh, dude, and he absolutely rocked the guy too. He was like.
It was a blatant sucker punch. The guy didn't even see it coming. The guy was walking in front of
You
him.
could tell
and hit
too.
him.
You could tell too. He was aggravated. He was pissed off. His team lost.
Yeah,
like
but there's no excuse.
No, and he was probably. I guarantee you, booze had something to do with it
There's
too.
no excuse.
Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he woke up this morning in the clink. Like, what did I do?
There's no excuse to go
Yeah.
punching someone in the face like that. And
Yeah.
then do it again. After
Yeah, I
the other
know.
guy tried to stop.
Seriously.
But here's the thing, though, too. Now the guy did that, right? You follow him, right? I guess if you want to be that guy and report him, you follow him. Say, hey, this guy. He tried to stop him. That's kind of stupid on that guy. So he kind of got, someone puts their hands on you trying to stop you, what are you going to do? Like you
I'm going to slap him in his fucking mouth.
And that's what happened to the witness guy, yeah. So he got slapped around too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, believe me, I know what you mean.
But he shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have punched anybody. Your team lost, big deal. Go get drunk, go home.
I guarantee you too, he gets a lifetime ban from the God. And
they still got another game to play. The fucking idiot. They didn't get eliminated. Fucking idiot.
Oh
Think
my
about
goodness.
how stupid that guy is. Like you said, he's banned from the Garden for life.
Oh, guaranteed.
He ain't going back to the Garden. He ain't going to Barclays. He ain't going to Uniondale. They're gonna bar him from everywhere. Yankee Stadium, fucking Shea Stadium.
I wonder if you can
City
do
Field,
that.
Whatever it is.
I wonder if you can do that.
City can put an ordinance on anybody they want. He's not allowed in any venue.
That'll be interesting to see.
I'd love to see if that happened to him.
I know. I would actually like to see if that's happened to anyone before.
I don't know.
That's going to be an interesting homework assignment.
That'll be definitely interesting. What else we got over here? I'm tired of talking about these pieces of shit.
We have another TikTok influencer who looks like he...
How old is this kid?
I believe he was 19. But I swear, every month there's a TikTok influencer who dies, TMZ reports.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude?
Let's see. So, and he had actually posted earlier in the day, does anyone else ever feel like they're going to die young as fuck? It doesn't even really say, like, so it says...
I don't think it has anything to do with New York.
With New York?
That's what somebody said. Bozos in New York. It has nothing to do with New York. I'm from New York. It fucking has nothing to do with you in New York.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about all the crime rate in New York is bad. Really bad right now.
Nikki, did you see that? It was terrible, right?
So, law enforcement got to the scene. He wasn't in a car. There was no damage or no signs of trauma to him. Sounds like he was just laying in a mall parking lot outside of the mall.
Overdose, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe accidental.
No signs of
See, that's all it really shows, though. I mean, he looks like he could party. You never know. He's making a ton of money on social media. Like, he's probably partying it up a little.
It's tough to say. It looks like he just woke up over there.
Yeah, it does. It says he was in bed, but like...
Who else be thinking they're going to die young as fuck?
Yeah.
That's the picture he put?
Yeah, that's a picture that he put.
He must have been all high up then.
Yeah,
he must have been all
he's got the face tattoo.
Maybe he's on something. I don't know. I don't know
That's
what to say.
just before he died, he posted this image of himself in bed on TikTok with the caption, "Who else be thinking they gonna die young as fuck?"
But that's something wrong with the guy.
You know, he had millions of followers on TikTok and YouTube.
It's terrible. Young kid.
And as well as Instagram.
Young kid too.
Just last week, he appeared on Barstool's BFFs with Dave Portnoy.
Oh, Presidente.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine it's an accidental overdose.
Think so.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or he did it purposely. He's talking about dying young as fuck.
Yeah, I know, that's just eerie. Maybe.
And he knew he was gonna do it.
Yeah, maybe he planned on taking like a mouthful of pills or something.
I don't know. I don't want to speculate because someone died. It's not right to speculate, but that sounds a little fishy to me.
Yeah, it sounds like
You make a
TMZ.
statement like that.
Sounds like TMZ's speculating a lot too because they don't really have any facts there.
Yeah,
It is TMZ after all, the Kardashian news station.
So let me ask you a question here. So he was just laying in the mall parking lot? He wasn't in a vehicle, nothing? Just laying there?
Yeah. It says that passerbys called 911 for someone with someone who needed assistance.
He was just laying in a parking lot.
Yeah, well, I'll read it right to you how it says. It says, he died at the age of 19 just hours after an eerie social media post about dying at a young age. Law enforcement sources tell us a passerby called 911 Thursday after discovering Cooper unconscious in a mall parking lot outside Los Angeles. We're told paramedics arrived on scene shortly after, but were unable to revive the young social media star.
Could have been laying there a while then.
Yeah, our sources say Cooper was not in a vehicle. There were no signs of trauma on his body at the time. We're told there's no foul play suspected and an autopsy will be performed.
Oh, I'm gonna go with 99.9% was a drug overdose.
Yeah, he was probably popping 30s and they were fentanyl, or benzos.
That's
These
what it
kids
sounds like
love
to me.
these Xanny bars now.
No foul play. No
Yeah.
signs of foul play. He's just laying on the ground.
Yeah.
He got real jabbed up, laid down, and died.
Yeah, he probably sat down to catch his breath for a minute and
checked
just
out.
checked out.
Just checked out.
Yeah, that's sad.
19-year-old kid. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And he had the world by the balls. Millions of followers. Everything.
Yeah.
Probably making good money.
Probably was making pretty good money.
Doing that,
you get up in the millions, you're making money.
You know what I mean? Probably making good money. His whole life ahead of him.
Speaking of that, anybody who hasn't subscribed to our channel yet, if you could do so, that would be great. We also pay for everything out of pocket, our cash giveaways, which next Friday we're going to have a trivia cash giveaway. There'll be 4 or 5 cash prizes, but we're going to do it a little different than last week. It'll be a trivia. Maybe we'll give you a topic. Maybe we'll just ask you random questions. and people are going to win cash. You can also donate to our accounts here. It helps.
$1, $2, $3, $4, don't matter.
And if you donate 100, you will get an autographed 8x10 of myself and a Kicking It Live T-shirt.
Yeah, no picture from Bino. No picture from Bino. Sorry.
We actually are going to have some packages that are going out for our followers. It'll mention, you'll get like a video mention once a month. We are going to have a couple different packages going out that our fans will be able to buy. We just got to finish getting our Patreon set up, and we're going to order T-shirts. A couple of them will include T-shirts, and that'll be probably by like the 4th of July. So stay tuned on that.
Absolutely.
And what else? We got a basketball game tonight?
Yeah,
we do, right?
Yeah,
okay.
And I gotta tell you, if Golden State loses tonight, I think it's over.
I got the Big Al jersey on. I think the Celtics win, but I still think it goes 7. I do.
You think it goes 7? I think
Yeah.
no. I think if the Celtics win tonight, it's over. I think it's a wrap. I think it's definitely a wrap. What do you want to talk about that baby Holly? He's
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was, dude. This is like totally fucked up. This is. I guarantee you, I see a movie coming out about this.
Now, you know, when you first read it, it is really twisted. But then when you find out that she was raised by good people, it's not.
Yeah, so this is going. I'm just going to read the article here because it still sounds totally fucked to me. Cold case investigators have located the adult daughter of a Florida couple found slain in 1981, whose baby ended up in the car of a nomadic religious group, officials said Thursday. The identities of the two bodies found in a wooded area in Houston in 1981 had been unknown until last year. So they found the bodies in 81, but they didn't know who they were. When genetic research finally determined that they were Tina Gale, Lynn Close, and Harold Dean Close, Texas prosecutors said, see, the article's not even written right. I'm illiterate as fuck, and it's pretty bad. I noticed your paragraph's fucked. The couple's young daughter, however, wasn't found near her parents' remains, officials said. The Lynn and Klaus families have been searching for answers concerning the welfare of Klaus and their daughter, Holly, since they last heard from in 1980. The Texas Attorney General said in a statement. Baby Holly has been located alive and well and is now 42 years old. It doesn't tell you when she was located, where she was located.
No, it doesn't say anything about that. But apparently the nomadic religious people brought her to a church.
And they let them know that they only eat veggies and don't like people who use leather products.
Yes. But
fucked in the head. So why are these groups always from Texas?
So the baby ended up being taken by a family from the church. It was raised, and she was raised good. Apparently, she loves those people. Those are the people that raised her. But now these nomadic weirdo cult people contacted the family of murdered people and said that they don't want to talk to their family no more. They joined their religious group, and we have their car, but we want to give it to you, but we want money back. So the family said, okay, fine.
They can't close it out tonight, babe. They have to win 4 games. They've only won 2 so far.
They contacted the family. And they said, we have the car, but we want money back for it. So the family said, fine. Hung up the phone, called the police. So they met with the people, 2 women and a man from the cult.
They met two out of the 3 women.
Yes.
And possibly 1 male.
And the police detained them. And they never found out about the people being dead. They never found out where the baby was, and there's no record of the report from the police in 1981 when they met him to buy the car. So it's so crazy that
these people wore sandals and black robes everywhere. Yeah. Wow, they must have been so hot in Texas in black robes.
So thankfully, this baby was raised. She's an adult woman now, but she was raised by good people from the church, from that church that they left her at. But the Florida police had these cult people in their custody, who had murdered 2 people, obviously. I mean, they had the car. And there's no record of them ever interviewing them, nothing. Like, they just said, no, these people joined our cult, and they don't want to see their family no more. And they were okay with that? That's police work?
Yeah, these fucking cult groups are always in Texas. There's probably something else that got covered up.
No,
you know what I say?
The family is in Florida.
Yeah, no, I see that.
So they contacted the family to get the car back for money. They wanted money in exchange for the car.
I understand that.
So the Florida police detained them.
Right.
There's no record of it.
No, I get that, but she disappeared from Texas. I thought it said
they got killed in Texas, but they were from Florida.
Oh, okay. Most of the time, these fucking wacky groups. Remember Koresh? They're always from fucking Texas.
Texas, and California too.
I wonder if these people either like even had anything to do with like the kid missing, or if they just like It doesn't say if they had the car when they showed up either. Like, I wonder if they just saw it in the news and tried to pull a scam real quick.
I don't.
Or if they were really involved.
No. They said that they brought the kid to the church, and that got confirmed.
So why would you not go get the kid back? Like, why would you not go to the church and say, someone dropped my kid off? Or someone dropped my niece off?
They didn't tell that to the people with the car. When they found the girl, the people that raised the kid said that someone left her at the church.
Oh, okay. I read this different. I don't know. Like I said,
it's
this
a
is
little
fucked
fucking
up.
confusing, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, like, that's like...
But anyway, so the girl's healthy, and she's going to get a movie deal or a book out of it, I'm sure.
Probably.
And it'll be on Lifetime.
It'll be a John Grisham.
It'll be on Lifetime.
Probably.
Did you see... Remember the girl from... what's the one that got kidnapped from Arizona? Utah and Smart. Elizabeth Smart?
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
I
remember...
I saw a thing not long ago, though. Her father came out, he's gay, and left the family.
Oh, wow.
Elizabeth Sparks' father, now he's gay. And he left
I remember in Ohio there was Amanda Berry and the other two girls. They had been kidnapped. They were missing for like 14 years. And
right?
No, it was a Spanish guy kidnapped him.
Had him locked by the house or something.
And,
I remember that. Yeah.
He went out, and Amanda Berry broke out and went running up to the neighbor. And the neighbor, remember when they used to do like those auto-tune videos? His name was Charles Ramsey. And when the news was interviewing him, he said, I knew something was wrong when a pretty little white girl ran into a black man's arms. And they redid it, and it was like dead giveaway. The song was hilarious. It was on like YouTube and like the Spotify tracks forever.
Yeah, that guy had a couple girls, right? He had them for like
3 of them, and
like 30 years.
Like
ago,
14 years. 14
years, yeah.
And one of them even had a kid by him. Like she gave birth in the basement
Ohio,
and
right?
everything. Yeah, Ohio. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
They did make a movie about that. But
he was like leaving and going to work and shit every day. They could just never get out of the house, and like one day they were able to get out.
Movie, like last year, called The Girl in the Basement. But it was based kind of like that, but it was her father. They locked her in the basement. Had a whole family with her.
Oh wow, yeah. And
Judd Nelson played the father, and it was a whole family he had in the basement. So and his wife, they thought the daughter was missing. He had her in the basement the whole time, popping kids up.
And like, so Amanda Berry was the one who was missing the longest. It was like 14 years, 12 years, and 10 years, like the length of how long the three were missing. And she ran into the guy's arms, and she was like, "I'm Amanda Berry," and he was like, "Who?" And then like when they called the police, when they called 911, like the black dude Charles Ramsey, he was like, and this girl's telling me to tell y'all she's Amanda Berry, and like the police, like she was like, no way. Right. Like the lady said who took the call, it was like her second day when Amanda Berry went missing, and she was like, I just thought it was totally weird. I got the phone call 14 years, yeah.
Yeah, Nikki, we talk about Baby Holly. That does seem very suspect. It seems like
that's just some weird shit.
Something really shady went on down there. The girl apparently was raised by good people, though. That's what they say.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I mean, it's just, at least like her life wasn't as bad as it could have been.
I never understood though. Like where does your life lead you to end up in a fucking cult with these people telling you all kinds of crazy shit, and you're buying it word for word, verbatim? Like, they gotta be some really broken people to fall for that type of mind control.
Yeah, they say they go after people that have been like mentally abused and like
because you gotta really, really be in a bad place mentally to be manipulated like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To not see that this is not right. This is not, because I know there was another girl, I think it might have been Elizabeth Smart, that she could have ran at any time. Like go out in public and everything, and she just didn't.
Yeah.
Like she could have ran at any time, and she didn't. Never even attempted to.
Yeah, they're that fearful. Like, you know what I mean?
That's some serious mind control if you think about that.
Yeah, it is. It's just crazy, and it's absolutely weird. Like, you hear about it more and more nowadays that like they're finding people that have been missing for like years now. Like, it just
40 years, 50 years.
Yeah, they look completely different. Like
they're all grown up.
Yeah, like they're totally fucked for life too.
How you gonna be normal after that?
Yeah.
Like God forbid. No, this girl apparently was raised good, but some of those girls like Elizabeth Smart or something. How could you ever have a regular relationship in your life again? How can you trust anybody?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like how could you have a giving, loving relationship with another human being after that? Because you know you can't trust them in your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have that mechanicism, whatever the hell you say. Mechanism. So why couldn't I get that out?
Yeah.
You have that mechanism built into you now that your defenses I can't trust.
Yeah, it's like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that auto Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
bang,
like, yeah.
red flag, shoot right up. This guy's too nice to me. This person's way too nice to me. Something's wrong.
And they get all weirded out.
Yeah, so and it's sad that somebody did that to them.
Oh yeah, totally
It's terrible,
fucked.
sad that somebody did that.
Like that only really makes me hope like they get treated like that in prison.
That most of them, I don't know. I think they house them differently.
Yeah, they might, but I mean, they'll put like a gang member who told on his gang in the same unit as a pedophile
because they know the gang member's gonna kill him.
You believe me? Even though the gang member's a rat, he's still fucking up a child molester.
No doubt in the mind.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that I think he killed 2 pedophiles in California? The Aryan Nation guy there.
Oh,
he killed the priest.
Yeah,
and he killed another one.
I didn't know about. I know there was one. The guy just like pled guilty recently, and
He killed 2 of them.
The judge asked him, he was like, why? So he like beat the shit out of this guy overnight, like he was ramming his head into the walls. It was his new cellmate. And when the judge asked him why he did it, he said, because he touched kids, Your Honor. He was already doing life. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Don't tell me they don't put these guys purposely in there with guys doing life.
Oh, yeah. So there's a couple of Florida Department of Jails, whatever you want to call them, that are... One of them just had to pay out like $4 million to someone.
In there?
No, well, because they would set it up. They'd open the mop closet for these guys. They'd like call the inmate out and like
hit on them?
yeah, like they were helping like the inmates hit them.
But that's the thing. So now again, right? So the taxpayers now probably someone's gonna. Well, they're already boo-hooing about it. That you can't call them pedophiles anymore.
Yeah.
They want them to call them. What do they want to call them? Look that up. They want to
I call them fucking diddlers.
No, they have a name for it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Of course, you can probably find out what it is on CNN.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. It was a big thing on it.
Give me a fucking break. Troubled people.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
We can't offend anyone. Bino reporting.
Oh, MAP. They're going to be rebranded
as MAPS.
MAPS.
Oh.
A minor attracted person. What the fuck is wrong with this country?
I'm at a loss for words right now.
Some lady was on TV, and I can't remember her name, and she said they're trying to normalize it because pedophile is insulting and degrading to them. Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm at a loss for
They're
words
a fucking
right now.
child molester, you piece of shit. MAP, minor attracted person.
Lost for words right now. They're
Imagine
fucking pedophiles.
That's how far this shit is going with these people.
Jesus
Rebranding,
Christ.
hen, they, thee, they, thy, MAP.
Who are you taking in the Celtics game tonight?
Taking the Celtics.
Are you?
Taking the Celtics all the way.
I do actually think they're going to win tonight.
Yeah, Celtics are going to win tonight, and they're going to wrap it up in 6.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. I still think it's going 7.
I think it gets wrapped up in 6.
Although if the Celtics win tonight, it'll probably go 6.
Yep.
Golden State will win at home whenever, 5 nights from now, and
next month.
yeah, two
My
games.
birthday's July 18th,
Yeah.
so maybe by then it'll be
Yeah,
over.
hopefully. Jesus
Think it'll be over
Christ.
by my birthday?
Yeah, Game 7 is probably the same night of the MLB All-Star game.
Dude, literally the Stanley Cup Finals might be over before this.
Yeah, it really
It hasn't
might.
started yet. It hasn't even
When
started yet.
do the Rangers play again? Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
All right.
Tomorrow night.
All right. I don't
know who's gonna.
Oh, that's all right. Today's Friday. We might be on this weekend for you guys.
I'll give you my pick now, though.
Yeah, give me your pick because I got a couple of
All right.
I don't know.
I want the Rangers to win.
My daughter's dance recitals this weekend, so I don't know what's going on.
I want the Rangers to win. I hope the Rangers win.
I do too.
But the last 2 games, what I've watched, they're being outclassed.
That's what
top to bottom. This is a championship team.
They said on
champions.
ESPN this morning.
Well.
They said on ESPN this morning that they looked like crap.
Yeah.
Real bad last night.
So, the last 2 nights actually.
I
hope the Rangers win, but if I had to say, I think Tampa might wrap it up tomorrow.
How good is Colorado?
Colorado's very good.
Are they very good?
Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
I remember.
It doesn't matter who wins this. I think Colorado wins it all.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember when I was a kid. That was Patrick Waugh finally got his
Ray Bork, too.
in Colorado. They haven't won since then either.
No, Waugh had already had one with Montreal.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even. Yeah, I know. I just remember.
Bork finally got it. It was big.
Oh yeah, I remember. I just remember always liking Patrick Waugh. I was really happy for him that he got his Stanley Cup.
Yeah, but he already had one. But no, Bork.
For the longest time, I called him Patrick Roy too.
It is Roy.
Yeah, I know.
You know, if you go to Canada, Gilbert becomes Gilbert.
Gilbert!
Herbert becomes Herbe.
Herbe. Oh, hola, Herbe.
Yeah, they change everything around up there in Canada. I wonder what Wiggins' name is Canada. Oh, Wiggy?
Wiggy.
Oh, Wiggy.
3-point basket by Wiggy.
It is, Nikki. Cancel culture. Yeah.
It's a motherfucker.
Map. Minor attracted person. If anyone says, well, that guy's a minor attracted person, guess what?
Somebody says that around me, I'm going to fucking backhand him and call him a fucking diddler.
He's a diddler, a skinner.
God damn. You know that's where they send a lot of pedophiles to Gardner, where in our state they call Gardner Skinner Mountain.
Skinner Mountain?
Yeah.
That's where they send them all?
Yeah. Oh, and big shout out to Red Rose. For those of you who are around us, they had a visit from Dave Portnoy, El Prez, and I can't wait to see the One Bite, Everybody Knows the Rules episode. I'm hoping he scores Red Rose high because Red Rose fucking rocks.
Did you read the article? He ordered
under the name of Austin.
He ordered a pie under the name Austin, and then Rita, the owner, spotted him. She come up and whispered to him,
Your
name's not Austin.
You're not Austin.
Not Austin. Yeah.
That is wicked cool though.
What do you? Let's go over under. What do you think he's gonna rate Red Rose? Now, watching that show and seeing how he rates and this and that. Now, if he don't rate that at least an 8, he's crazy.
So I was gonna say
at least an 8.
I was watching a couple with my wife earlier. I was trying to show her what the show was, and I was actually spot on with him. I could tell Davey. I'm gonna say Red Rose gets into the 8s at an 8.2.
Yeah. Be at least an 8, right?
Yeah. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
I've eaten at a couple of like the brick oven places in Connecticut that he's done, and he rated those pretty high, and the pizza was pretty good.
Oh, what I tell you today, you didn't know why Connecticut's pizza is a little.
Yeah, I did not know this. This is interesting.
Connecticut, New York, they can have coal-fired ovens, pizza ovens. Massachusetts cannot have coal. It's illegal to have a coal-fired oven in Massachusetts. So that's why it's a little different. Here's my girl.
Yeah,
Here's
she said
Jill.
she didn't get
Jill's
a notification that we were on. That's weird.
I don't know, Jill.
My wife said, Nikki says that happens every once in a while, but I know she said it's only once in a while. That's really weird.
And everybody, Jill does tarot cards, so if you want to get a tarot reading,
she's
check her
great.
Out at Nafong Pei Tarot. And Jill, you can put the link in the room if you'd like. Check her out. She's really good. She's awesome. She's a good friend of mine. I call her Schnookums.
Are you able to put a link in YouTube comments?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I do it to hers all the time with ours.
Oh, nice.
She tells me to, so I do it.
Yeah, like Instagram, you can't put links in the comments.
Yeah. But she's a wicked good person. I call her Schnookums.
Oh, nice.
Or Giggles.
Nice.
And she calls me Bam Bam.
I like it.
And her friend, I call her Sassy.
Yeah, I can see you being a Bam Bam. Oh, look at Bam Bam. You fucked up. You didn't let her know. You're an asshole.
I didn't let her know.
Real asshole, Bam Bam.
No, it's my fault. I said I was going to text her. I said I was going to text her when we were live, and I forgot. I'm sorry.
So our next
I'm still upset about the hockey game.
So probably Monday, our next live stream, I'll make sure he texts you.
I was still upset about the hockey game last night.
At least you didn't go punch someone over it.
Like, I still can't believe the guy did that, bro.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Think he gets jail time? Or you think he's going to get a...
Depends on his record. If it's his first record...
From Staten Island.
That's true. He's got a record. Yeah, maybe a couple years direct to the Rucker or the Riker, whatever it's called.
Rikers or Sing Sing?
Yeah. Well, Sing Sing's state prison. If it's 2.5 years or less in New York, you go to Rikers. Rikers is county.
Yeah.
Honestly, you'd probably rather do 3 years upstate than 2 years in Rikers.
Rikers is brutal, dude.
Yeah,
Rikers is brutal.
Want nothing to do with that fucking place ever.
Nothing at all. Right?
No, thank you.
No, thank you, Mundo. Everyone, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification button. Jill, I gotta ask you, did you hit the notification button? I mean,
have you dropped the big elbow on the bell, Jill?
Jill, if you didn't drop the elbow on the bell,
elbow that bell. Oh yeah.
You gotta elbow the bell. Last night, me and Jill were talking about Chinese food.
Oh, nice. Dim sum.
Dim sum. She said she loves dim sum.
I don't even know what that is.
Crab rangoon guy.
Oh.
Big crab rangoon guy.
I like chicken wings, like the Goldfingers.
I had Chinese food today, actually, Joe.
I'm a big fan of egg rolls.
What I had beef teriyaki, egg roll, pork fried rice, and
I don't like it. There's
beef spare rib.
I love egg rolls, but there's only a couple places I'll get them. Like they got to be good, and a lot of places around here make.
They got it from my brother. Got it from Peking.
There's a place in Holyoke we go to. It's a little expensive, but their egg rolls are bomb. I forget their name. What's the name of that place in Holyoke, Nikki? They're wicked good. They're in the Kmart Plaza.
Remember, it used to be the best, but I don't know about it now. Wong Walk.
Oh, Wong Walk was always the best.
And they had the rat problem, and it was on the news. And
I ate there after that though. The food was still fire. I am curious, dude. To Wong Walk.
Today was the first time I had Chinese in a while.
Parties.
Funny, we were talking about it last night, and then today, my brother.
I could tell you some party stories about Wong Walk. Jesus.
Wong Walk.
Oh my, you have no idea, my friend.
That was the best.
You have no idea.
Wong Walk.
As an adult, it was the best too. Believe me.
Why are we plugging them anyways? They better pay us.
I'm just saying. You talk about people that know how to party.
So today we got food from Peacock. You ever had Peacock at Allen Cooley?
Maybe.
Golden Peacock.
Maybe.
It's good.
You know, it used to be the shit dude was Golden China at the X way back in the
South
day.
China.
Or
South
South China,
China.
that's
South
what it was
China.
called. That was in the old IHOP looking building, remember? Yeah, that
the
place
building's
was
still there.
that place was
South China
bomb.
for a long
Yeah.
time.
Place
South
was
China.
bomb.
You
All
know
right,
what's funny
guys.
though, too, though? Because I watch a thing and a Travel Channel, and what we call Chinese food, if you ever someone from China will be like, "What? That ain't Chinese food." They don't even know what the hell it is.
Yeah, totally different.
It's nothing to do with Chinese.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just what
totally
we call
different.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like American chop suey. That's
Yeah.
a whole fucking made up thing here.
Yeah, like I have like my own kind of American chop suey that I make, and that shit's fire, bro.
You know what my mom used to make when we were kids because we were poor?
What?
Macaroni and cheese with ground beef and like
Oh,
onions. You ever do that?
Not with onions.
She like chopped
But
the
I've
onions
done
and
like
ground beef.
I've taken like Velveeta mac and cheese and made mac and cheese and put hamburger in it. That shit's alright.
Yeah, it was a big meal. You know, you got a lot of kids.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to feed them. You know.
Dude, you know our friend there, the girl you used to date, her mother.
Yeah.
I started making American chop suey. She gave me her recipe.
Off the hook.
It was It was a pound of hamburger,
Mm-hmm.
a diced up pepper, a diced up onion, a box of elbows. You know what she used for the sauce?
What?
She used to do 3 cans of tomato soup. And let me tell you something. That shit was the best chop suey I've ever had in my
Tomato
life.
soup.
Fire.
Would have been watery.
No, it wasn't watery.
Really?
No,
Oh,
not really.
Down a little bit, right?
Yeah, and I tell you, it was even better left over. That stuff was fire. Bamboo House, that's the name of the place in Holyoke. We eat
Bamboo
at.
House?
Yeah.
There's a one on Belmont Avenue called Bamboo House too.
I don't know if it's the same place.
No,
So,
this is Vietnamese food.
you know how like Long Walk's a little more expensive than everywhere else?
Yeah.
Like that's like Bamboo's
Little
like that in
step up,
Holyoke.
little
Yeah.
step up a little
Like
bit.
you can go sit in there and they got
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
really really nice.
Not like a
Like
little
yeah.
Chinese joint where it's just a delivery all the way.
Yeah, no, it's like a nice sit
And then
down. Yeah.
you ever notice something too with like delivery Chinese places? Jill, is this the same out where you are too? Like the menus are identical. Like you can look at any Chinese menu and the same numbers are take it number 4 and every place at number 4 is the same thing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
General Zao. I want a General Zao's chicken.
Yeah, I used to get that all the time, but now I go with the poo poo platter for myself.
You know, it's funny too. Like if you go to like Red Apple down the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, I haven't eaten any Chinese
what I'm
place.
talking about?
Yeah,
Johnny
yeah,
Appleseed?
I haven't eaten
Dude,
like.
they got Chinese food, then they got fried chicken, they got Jamaican beef patties. You
Yeah.
you're in the ghetto.
I haven't.
When the Chinese place is selling Jamaican beef patties.
I haven't eaten Chinese food in Springfield in probably like 10 years. You know what place used to be bomb though? It was the fried chicken at Stelly's Deli. That shit used to be really good.
It's not the same anymore.
Yeah, I know. The last time they still have fried chicken there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
No, it's awful. Like that shit used to be so
Jill,
good back
thank
in
you
the
very
day.
much. Jill sent us a little something.
Oh, thanks, Jill.
Jill, you're the best. Thank you, Jill.
But yeah, that place was good too. All right, what you got? Anything else for these guys?
No, I don't really have anything else. Have a great weekend.
Yeah,
Hope
if
everybody
we're-
has a good weekend.
If we're able to get on this weekend, we will. I know, like my daughter's dance recital, and I promised the little one I'd take him to the water park Sunday.
I hope wherever you are, the weather is great for you this weekend. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to like this video, and definitely hit that notification button. I don't know why, Jill, you're not getting notifications, but
Yeah,
I
that
would
is
try
weird.
Jill. Hit it to shut it off, and then hit it again to turn
Yeah.
it back on, and see if that works for you.
Yeah, it's
That's gotta be a problem.
It's oops. Like my wife though, every once in a while she won't get the notification either, which is weird.
Yeah,
But
but she knows when you're going on. So
yeah, there's been a couple times I've gotten home and she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "What do you mean what happened?" She's like, "You didn't go live." I'm like, "I don't know where you were, but we were definitely on live."
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it's a matter of if you have the YouTube window open for too long, you got to refresh it.
Yeah, it won't pop up.
Yeah, that's what she realized. That's why hers
It won't
didn't do
pop
that.
up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Go Celtics, go Rangers, and hopefully Monday when we talk to you guys, we got some good news on those sports series
Yeah,
for
have
you.
a great weekend, everybody. Remember, like the video, subscribe, hit the
Hey, and
notification
if
button.
you guys could do me one more favor, this would be huge.
Shoot.
You guys are the best when it comes to subscribing and all that. You guys are all in the giveaways. I post a short almost every day about the giveaway. If you guys could like post those on your social media pages, that would mean so much to us, getting more eyes on our channel. Because you guys know the goal. We're trying to get to 1,000. You guys really help us out with the live stream and our watch hours. You guys watch every day. If you guys could share those posts for the giveaways to subscribe to our channel,
You wanna hear
would
something?
love you
You wanna
guys.
hear something? You know, Jill did a 6-hour live the other night.
That's insane.
God bless her. No, she does it. Like she'll go
No,
4
good.
or 5
Yeah,
hours every night.
good for her, man.
She's a trooper.
Yeah, though we've done our watch parties we do, and when they get close to the end, I mean,
like,
it feels
Jill, let me
like
tell you something. We did one 4 hours. I could never make 6. My
No.
eye was twitching.
that's
My eye was twitching.
that's a long time, but good for you. More power to you, Jill.
Yeah, and she's got the watch hours, boy.
Oh, I
And
bet.
she's close too. Last I checked, she was at like 9:30 something. She's
Yeah,
close
guys.
to
So
the
definitely
1,000.
check out her page, subscribe to her channel, help her
definitely.
out.
If you could help Jill out, subscribe to her channel, like it. Go get a reading from her. She does free readings every night, and everybody loves free, right?
Yeah.
Donate a couple bucks to her because she does a good job and she's awesome. It's Nafong Pay Tara.
Right there.
Put the link in the rim.
Is it same as her comments there? Is it the same
Yeah,
as?
that, if you type in that, and that's you'll bring it to her page. Check her out, like her page, subscribe to her. She's good, and believe me, you're not going to regret it. She's a great tarot card reader. I highly recommend her. Nikki, go get a free reading, will you?
Yeah, mate. My wife will. Nikki loves that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you guys Monday. Tell 'em Monday.
Tell them Monday. Peace.